Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everyone. I wanted to touch base. This is Angela Green from Flaws-R-Fab. This is video, I believe it's number 4. And quickly, I wanted to talk about the curriculum for the event we're setting up for youth around bully prevention, and what sets this event apart from all the other efforts around bully prevention. And there are a lot of other efforts, as I'm sure you're aware. I'm learning a lot about social emotional learning, which is happening in schools, and it's getting some good feedback. They're teaching kids about how to label their emotions and how to be aware of them and how to control them in themselves and in others. I'm also learning about this as I'm studying, just started the program at University of Maryland, Baltimore, studying for my master's degree in social work. So all of this is becoming clearer to me as I go along in that program. And the government is funding some of this to create safer schools. It's trickling down to the states, so the states have more control over how they're making schools safer, and some of them are using the money to hire contractors, bringing them in to teach this SEL, social emotional learning. So part of the program that we are going to offer in August of 2020 is going to be partly social emotional learning, and Deborah Havert is leading that portion of Flaws-R-Fab's program. And Deborah owns a company called, I believe it's EQ Transformations, I believe she calls it, EQ Transformations. And she is a emotional intelligence specialist. So Deborah's on board, and she will be part 1 of our curriculum. Part 2 is Cherie White is writing a curriculum of her own, and Cherie owns Watchdog Creative, which is a company that I believe makes a device that records your tormentor for court proceedings. And Cherie was bullied as a youth, and relentlessly, and has is going to share her testimonial, and with youth, and that's part 2. And then part 3, we have Baltimore County Police Department on board, who will talk about your legal rights with youth. And part 4 will be my contribution. I'm working with a therapist. I've had my experiences with bullying, and both as a youth and as an adult. And this is where I think this will set our program apart, because we are going to talk to youth about not only bullying as a youth, but as it spans through your life. Because I'm going to talk about self-talk and de-escalating situations, like in the workplace. And we're also going to bring in the idea of leadership skills, because all of this emotional intelligence is also valuable for leaders. So as we're hammering out the curriculum, we are going to have a better idea of how to market and present this to parents. We still want this to be for ages 8 to 18 and beyond. So stay tuned. I'm glad to have this moment to update this with you. I'm going to post all my contact information below, and I'll have another update after the International Bully Conference early November. I also have a a grant consultation coming up with Enoch Pratt Library. They have a nonprofit group there, department that specializes in nonprofit development, and I'm excited about that because I need help with fundraising. So I'll have another in-depth update for you coming shortly within the next 6 months. But we are still a go. I'm thinking about renaming the event to Guideposts. Something like Flaws-R-Fab presents Guideposts, Bully Prevention and Leadership Skills for Youth, Summer 2020, and then another one in the fall every 6 months, something like that, and follow-ups in social media groups. That's what I'm thinking. You can't just have it once a year. You get a follow-up and have an active social media community so kids can check in and see how things are going, talk about problems that they might be having, etc. So hope all's well with all of you, and we will check in shortly. Take care. Thanks for all your bully prevention efforts. Bye-bye.